My child, don't you dare look away. I need 30 seconds to tell you something life-changing. Right now I am in your presence. You think you've wasted too much time, made too many wrong turns. I'm about to redeem every single lost moment. Watch what happens next. My dear child, I want you to stop whatever you're doing right now and listen to me with your whole heart. Tonight is not an ordinary night. Tonight is not just another day ending and another beginning. No, my precious one. Tonight is wrapped in something special, something extraordinary, something that heaven itself has been preparing for you. While you were going about your day, not knowing what was coming, I was arranging things behind the scenes. I was moving pieces on a chessboard you cannot see. I was opening doors in dimensions you cannot touch. I was preparing a miracle so big, so powerful, so life-changing that when it arrives you will fall to your knees and weep with joy. Right now, in this very moment, something beautiful is traveling toward you. Can you feel it? Can you sense it in your spirit? It's like a warm wave washing over your soul. It's like a gentle whisper in your heart saying, everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to change. Everything is going to be better than you ever imagined. I have been watching you for a very long time. Not just watching like someone watches a movie, but watching like a father watches his child, with love, with concern, with deep, unending care. I've seen every single tear that has rolled down your face. I've counted them, my child, every single one. The tears you cried in public bathrooms where nobody could see you. The tears that soaked your pillow at 3 in the morning. The tears that fell while you were driving, while you were cooking, while you were pretending to be strong. I saw them all. And do you know what I did with those tears? I collected them. In heaven, there is a bottle with your name on it, and every tear you ever cried is stored there. Not because I want to remember your pain, but because I want to honor your endurance. Each tear represents a moment when you could have given up but didn't. Each tear is evidence of your strength. And tonight I'm going to turn every single tear into a blessing. Every moment of pain is being converted into abundance. Every second of suffering is being transformed into overflow. If you're ready to receive what heaven has been saving for you, whisper Amen right now, even if you're alone. Let that word rise from the deepest part of your being. I need you to understand something that will change how you see everything. You didn't stumble upon this message by random chance. You didn't accidentally find these words. No, my beautiful child. I personally guided you here. Out of billions of people on this planet, out of millions of voices speaking at this very moment, I made sure you would hear mine. Because what I'm about to pour into your life has been scheduled since before the foundations of the earth were laid. Before you were born, I knew this moment would come. Before your parents met, I had already written this night in the book of your destiny. Before you experienced any of the struggles that brought you to this breaking point, I had already prepared the breakthrough that would heal every wound. This is not coincidence. This is divine orchestration. This is heaven's perfect timing meeting your desperate need. Do you remember all those times when you helped people even though you barely had anything yourself? I remember the day when you had just enough money to buy food for yourself, but you saw someone hungry and you gave them your meal instead. You went to bed with an empty stomach, but you fell asleep with a full heart. I was there, I watched you make that choice, and I made a note in heaven's records. This child has the heart of a king, the spirit of a warrior, and the compassion of a saint. Prepare a double portion blessing. I remember when you comforted your friend who was crying, even though your own heart was shattered into a million pieces. You put your pain aside to help someone else carry theirs. You were bleeding internally, but you became someone else's bandage. That act of selfless love moved the angels to tears. They looked at me and said, "Lord, when will you reward this one? When will you pour out the blessings this precious soul deserves?" And I smiled and said, "Soon, very soon. I'm just making sure the blessing is big enough to match the size of their heart." I remember when you chose to forgive someone who hurt you deeply, when you decided to release bitterness instead of holding on to revenge, when you picked love over hate, mercy over judgment, grace over condemnation. That moment shook the foundations of hell, because the enemy knows that forgiveness unlocks supernatural favor. And in that moment, I commanded my angels to increase your blessing portion 7 times over. Every single act of kindness you performed when nobody was watching has been recorded. Every sacrifice you made in silence has been noted. Every moment when you chose faith over fear, hope over despair, trust over doubt, all of it has been written in golden letters in the books of heaven. And tonight the accounting is complete. The calculations are finished. The total has been added up, and now the payout is being released. Write 1 VIN if something in your spirit is confirming that these words are meant specifically for you. Let me pull back the curtain and show you what's happening right now in the spiritual realm, in places your physical eyes cannot see. There is a magnificent throne room in heaven, and seated on that throne is my glory, my power, my majesty. Around the throne are countless angels, each one assigned to different tasks, different missions, different purposes. And right now, in this very moment, I have called a special assembly. All the angels assigned to your life have gathered before me. I'm holding a golden scroll with your name written on it, and I'm reading out loud, "This child has endured enough. This child has waited long enough. This child has suffered long enough. This child has trusted me through impossible circumstances. And now I am declaring that the season of lack is over. The season of struggle is finished. The season of barely surviving is concluded. From this night forward, this child enters into a season of supernatural abundance, overflow, and continuous miracles." As I speak these words, the angels begin to move. They're not walking. They're not flying slowly. They're moving with urgency, with purpose, with divine speed. Some are heading to financial institutions. Some are going to the minds of people who will become your connections. Some are opening doors that have been locked for years. Some are removing obstacles that have been blocking your path. Some are carrying bags, heavy bags filled with blessings, provisions, and financial miracles that have your name written all over them. Your address is known in heaven. Your location has been marked. Your coordinates are locked in. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can prevent this delivery from reaching you. Not demons, not doubt, not past mistakes, not current circumstances, not human interference. The shipment has left heaven's warehouse, and it's arriving at your doorstep tonight. Say 222 if you believe that I have the power to do impossible things in just one night. Now, I want to talk to you like you're a small child, because sometimes the deepest truths are best understood through simple words. Imagine you've been walking through a dark forest for a very long time. You're tired, your feet hurt, you're hungry, you're scared, and you can't see the path ahead because the trees are so thick and the darkness is so heavy. You've been walking and walking, hoping to find a way out, but every turn seems to lead to more darkness. But what you don't know is that just beyond the next tree, just past the next bend, there's a clearing. And in that clearing, there's a beautiful house with all the lights on. Inside that house is warmth, food, rest, safety, and everything you've been desperately needing. You're so close to it right now that if you just take a few more steps, you'll see it. You'll walk out of the darkness and into the light. You'll go from lost to found, from wandering to arriving, from struggling to resting. That's where you are right now in your life journey. You feel like you're still in the dark forest. You feel like the struggle will never end. But I'm telling you, you're just steps away from the clearing. You're almost at the house. You're about to walk into everything I've prepared for you. Just a few more steps, just a little more faith, just a tiny bit more trust, and then you'll see it all. The house I've built for you is not small, it's not shabby, it's not temporary, it's a mansion of blessings. It has rooms filled with financial provision, halls decorated with peace and joy, gardens overflowing with favor and grace, and the door is wide open, waiting for you to walk in. Tonight, you're taking those final steps. Tonight, you're exiting the forest. Tonight, you're arriving home. If this picture is speaking to your heart, say, I'm almost there. With faith, I want to address something that I know has been bothering you. You've been asking yourself, why has it taken so long? Why did I have to struggle this much? Why couldn't the blessing come earlier? These are honest questions, and you deserve an honest answer. Your blessing is like a baby in the womb. It's been developing, it's been growing, it's been maturing. If I had released it too early, it wouldn't have been ready. You wouldn't have been ready. The timing wouldn't have been right. But now, after all these months and years of waiting, the blessing is fully developed. You are fully prepared. The timing is absolutely perfect. And tonight is the delivery day. The pain you've been feeling, that's labor, that uncomfortable pressure, that's the blessing getting ready to be born. The struggle you've endured, that's been preparing you to handle what's coming. Because what I'm about to give you is not a small blessing that will disappear quickly. This is a massive, life-altering, generation-changing miracle. And you needed to be strong enough to carry it, wise enough to manage it, and humble enough to honor it. Now you are ready. Now the time is right. Now the delivery is happening. And when you wake up tomorrow, you're going to be holding a miracle in your hands that's worth every single moment of the wait. Write 333 if you understand that God's timing is always perfect, even when it doesn't feel like it. Let me tell you about the enemies who tried to stop you. I'm talking about spiritual forces, dark powers, demonic entities that saw what I wrote about your future and panicked. They looked at the plans I have for you and said, we cannot let this happen. If this child rises to their destiny, if this child walks in their full blessing, if this child experiences the abundance God promised them, our kingdom will suffer damage. We must stop them. So they launched attacks. They sent poverty to drain your resources. They sent sickness to weaken your body. They sent depression to cloud your mind. They sent betrayal to break your heart. They sent disappointment to kill your hope. They sent delay after delay after delay, hoping you would give up, walk away, and stop believing. But they made one critical mistake. They underestimated two things: your faith and my faithfulness. Your faith refused to die no matter how many times it was tested. And my faithfulness never wavers no matter how long the night lasts. So despite everything they threw at you, you're still here, you're still standing, you're still believing, you're still trusting, and that persistence just triggered your breakthrough. I'm not only giving you the blessing now, I'm also giving you vindication. Those spiritual enemies that fought you, they're being bound right now. Those demons that attacked you, they're being cast down. Those forces that tried to destroy you, they're being crushed under my feet. And they will watch powerless and defeated as I pour blessing after blessing after blessing into your life. Say, I am blessed and protected. If you believe, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Now let's talk about practical things, because miracles happen in the spiritual realm, but they manifest in the physical world. Some of you are going to wake up tomorrow to unexpected phone calls. Someone you haven't heard from in years will reach out with an opportunity. Someone who owes you money will suddenly remember and pay you back. Someone with connections will think of you and make an introduction that changes your career path. Some of you will check your email and see messages that make your heart race: job offers, business opportunities, investment proposals, refunds you weren't expecting. Grants you forgot you applied for, good news from places you least expect it. Your inbox is about to become a mailbox of miracles. Some of you will look at your bank account and see numbers that don't make sense, deposits you can't explain, transfers from unknown sources, corrections in your favor, unexpected bonuses, money appearing where there was none. And you'll know, without a shadow of doubt, that this is supernatural provision. Some of you won't see money right away, but you'll see doors opening. Suddenly, people who ignored you will want to meet with you. Organizations that rejected you will reconsider. Opportunities that passed you by will circle back around. You'll find yourself in rooms you don't qualify for on paper, but grace qualified you spiritually. I work in different ways for different people because your miracle is customized. It's not a generic one-size-fits-all blessing. It's specifically designed for your unique situation, your particular needs, your special calling. So don't compare your miracle to someone else's. Just trust that I know exactly what you need and exactly how to deliver it. If you're getting excited about what's coming, say, I'm ready to receive. Right now, I want to tell you about the angels that are assigned specifically to you. You think you're alone, but you've never been alone for even 1 second. From the moment you were born until this very moment, there have been angels surrounding you. And these angels are not weak, they're not decorative, they're warrior angels, battle-tested, powerful, fierce. They've fought demons on your behalf while you were sleeping. They've redirected danger that was heading your way. They've whispered wisdom to your spirit when you needed to make decisions. And right now, tonight, I've given them a new assignment. I've told them, everything this child has been praying for, everything this child has been believing for, everything this child desperately needs, go get it and bring it to them. Don't come back until their hands are full. Don't rest until their needs are met. Don't stop until their breakthrough is complete. These angels are moving at lightning speed. They're pulling resources from unexpected places. They're connecting dots you couldn't connect. They're solving problems you didn't even know existed. They're building bridges where there were walls. They're creating paths where there were dead ends. And they will not fail because they serve the Most High God who never fails. Write 555 if you believe angels are working miracles for you right now. Now I need to talk to you about something very important. When this blessing arrives, and it will arrive, some people in your life won't be happy about it. I need you to prepare your heart for this reality. Not everyone will celebrate with you. Some will be jealous. Some will be confused. Some will be angry. Some will try to find fault with you. Some will spread rumors. Some will question whether you deserve it. Listen carefully to what I'm telling you. Don't let them steal your joy. Don't let their negativity contaminate your gratitude. Don't shrink back because they're uncomfortable. Don't apologize for what I've given you. Stand tall, walk confidently, live abundantly, and give me all the glory. Your blessing is not random, it's not luck, it's not unfair. It's divine distribution. I give to whom I choose, I bless whom I will, I elevate whom I select. And I chose you, not to make others jealous, but to show the world that I'm still in the miracle business, that I still love my children, that I still provide for those who trust me. Write 777 if you're committed to giving God all the glory for your breakthrough. Let me tell you what happens when you stay grateful in the midst of blessing. Gratitude is like a magnet that attracts even more blessings. When you're thankful for what you have, even when it seems like nothing, you create an atmosphere where miracles feel welcomed. When you praise me in the struggle, you prepare the ground for harvest. When you worship me in the waiting, you activate acceleration. So tonight, before you do anything else, I want you to thank me. Don't wait until you see the money in your account. Don't wait until the phone rings with good news. Thank me right now. Thank me in advance. Thank me by faith. Say, thank you, God, for the financial miracle that's already in motion. Thank you for the breakthrough that's already been released. Thank you for the abundance that's already on its way. Thank you for never abandoning me. Thank you for always providing. Thank you for this moment that's changing my entire life. If gratitude is rising in your heart right now, say, "Thank you, Jesus," with all your might. I want to take you back to a specific moment in your past. Do you remember when you were at your absolute lowest? When you hit rock bottom? When you felt like you couldn't breathe? When the pain was so intense that you couldn't even form proper words to pray? All you could do was cry. All you could whisper was, "God, please. Please help me. I can't do this anymore." I heard that prayer. It wasn't elegant, it wasn't perfect, but it was real, it was raw, it was from your heart, and it pierced through every layer of heaven like an arrow aimed directly at my throne. In that moment, I didn't just hear your words. I felt your pain. I experienced your desperation. I understood your breaking point, and it moved me to action. Right then and there, I made a decision. I said, "Enough. This child has suffered enough. I'm going to turn this situation around. I'm going to take them from the pit of despair to the palace of abundance. I'm going to do it in such a spectacular way that everyone who knows their story will be left speechless." That decision was made in heaven. The plan was set in motion. The angels were dispatched. The resources were allocated. The timeline was marked. And tonight, this night, is the fulfillment of that divine decision. Say 999 if you remember that rock bottom moment and you're ready for the mountaintop miracle. Now let me tell you about a secret weapon you possess that most people don't understand. It's called childlike faith. Think about how a little child trusts their parent. When a father says, "Jump, I'll catch you," the child doesn't analyze the physics, doesn't calculate the distance, doesn't doubt. The child just jumps, fully confident that daddy will catch them. That's the kind of faith I'm looking for. Not complicated theological arguments, not perfect understanding of how miracles work, just simple, pure trust. God said it, I believe it, that settles it. That's the faith that moves mountains. That's the faith that opens heaven. That's the faith that activates miracles. You have that kind of faith. That's why you're still here listening to these words. That's why you didn't give up despite all the reasons to quit. That childlike faith is what caught my attention. That's what made me say, "This one is special. This one trusts me like a child trusts their father. I must reward this kind of trust." I trust you like a child trusts their father. If this resonates with your spirit, I'm going to tell you something that might shock you. This financial miracle I'm sending to you, it's not just about paying your bills. It's not just about getting out of debt. Those things will happen, yes. But there's something bigger going on here. I'm not just changing your bank account. I'm changing your bloodline. I'm not just blessing you. I'm breaking generational curses. For generations, your family has struggled with poverty. Your grandparents struggled. Your parents struggled. You've struggled. It's been passed down like an inheritance of lack. But tonight, that cycle is being shattered. That pattern is being destroyed. That curse is being broken. Poverty ends with you. Lack stops at your generation. Financial struggle dies tonight. From this moment forward, you're not just changing your own life. You're changing the trajectory of your entire family tree. Your children won't inherit poverty from you. They'll inherit abundance. Your grandchildren won't grow up with the same financial fears you had. They'll grow up with the confidence of being blessed. You are the generation breaker. You are the cycle crusher. You are the curse destroyer. You stood in the gap between the past and the future and said, "This far and no further. My children will not suffer like I suffered." Say, "I am breaking generational curses." If you understand the weight of what's happening tonight, let me show you what's happening right now in heaven's bank. In heaven, there are spiritual banks that store blessings, and you have an account there. Every prayer you ever prayed made a deposit into that account. Every tear you cried was converted into currency and added to your balance. Every act of faith, every moment of worship, every sacrifice you made, all of it went into your heavenly account. For years that account has been accumulating blessings, growing, multiplying, increasing with divine interest rates. And tonight I'm authorizing a complete withdrawal, not a small amount, not a partial payment, the entire balance. Everything that's been stored up for you over all these years is being released all at once. Money from unexpected sources is coming. Inheritances you didn't know about. Opportunities that seem too good to be true. Gifts from people you barely know. Contracts that fall into your lap. Ideas dropping into your mind that turn into profitable businesses. Wisdom that creates wealth. Connections that open doors. Favor that money can't buy but brings money anyway. I'm not just giving you fish to eat today. I'm teaching you how to fish so you can eat forever. I'm not just solving your immediate problem. I'm establishing a foundation for permanent prosperity. Write 110 if you believe your entire bloodline is being financially blessed through you. Now I want to address the fear I see in some of your hearts. You're afraid to get your hopes up. You're afraid to believe because you've believed before and nothing happened. You're afraid this is just another empty promise. You're afraid you'll be disappointed again. I understand that fear, but tonight I'm asking you to be brave. I'm asking you to push past the fear and grab hold of faith. Just this once, just tonight. Give me your fear and let me replace it with trust. You don't have to trust yourself. You don't have to trust other people. Just trust me. Trust that I am who I say I am. Trust that I can do what I say I can do. Trust that my love for you is real and my promises are true. But here's the truth, something is going to happen. This is different. This is your time. This is real. This message didn't find you by accident. This moment wasn't random. This is your divine appointment with destiny. And I never make appointments I don't intend to keep. Say, I choose faith over fear if you're willing to be brave tonight. Let me tell you what tomorrow morning looks like for you. You're going to wake up different. That heaviness that's been sitting on your chest, gone. That anxiety that hits you before your eyes are fully open, vanished. That dread about facing another day of struggle, replaced with quiet confidence. You're going to stretch, open your eyes, and feel peace. Deep, unexplainable peace. The kind that doesn't come from your circumstances being perfect, but from knowing that your Father has everything under control. When you check your phone, instead of stress-inducing notifications, you're going to see messages that spark hope, opportunities being presented, people reaching out, doors opening, good news arriving, favor manifesting, and you'll know this is God. This is the miracle I was promised. You'll go through your day with a confidence you haven't felt in years. You'll handle challenges differently because you're not operating from fear anymore. You're moving from a place of divine backing. You'll make decisions with clarity. You'll speak with authority. You'll walk with purpose. If this vision of tomorrow excites you, say, I'm ready for my new beginning. My dear child, I need you to feel the weight of this moment in your bones, in your spirit, in every cell of your being. You have been walking through shadows for so long that you almost forgot what sunlight feels like. But tonight, all of that changes. Not tomorrow, not next week. Tonight, right now, this very second. There have been moments when you felt completely invisible. Moments when you cried out to me and heard only silence. Moments when you wondered if I was even paying attention. Let me be clear, I heard every single word you spoke. Even the ones you didn't say out loud. Even the prayers that stayed trapped in your throat. Even the desperate thoughts at 3 in the morning. Not only did I hear them, I recorded them. In heaven, there is a book with your name engraved on the cover in letters of pure gold. Inside that book, every prayer is written, every tear is marked, every moment of faithfulness is documented. And tonight I'm reading through that entire book and saying, look at this precious child. Look at everything they've endured. It's time to pour out everything we've been holding for them. If you believe that heaven has been keeping records of your faithfulness, say, I trust God with all the strength in your heart. You know what makes me proud of you? It's not that you never doubted. You did doubt. It's not that you never got angry with me. You did. It's not that you never questioned. You did. But here's what makes you extraordinary. You never walked away. You had moments of silence, yes. Days when you couldn't pray, nights when you felt too broken. But you never completely turned your back on me. That kind of stubborn, messy, imperfect faithfulness moves me more than you could imagine. Perfect people don't need miracles. Broken people who keep trying do, and you kept trying. You kept showing up. You kept hoping even when hope seemed foolish. Tonight's blessing will not be quiet or hidden. I'm not sneaking this miracle into your life like a secret. No, this blessing is going to be loud, obvious, undeniable. I am lifting your name up where everyone can see. I am using your story to shame every demonic force that tried to destroy you and to encourage every person watching your struggle. They saw you suffer, they watched you barely hold on, and very soon those same people are going to see your sudden miracle. They're going to see doors fly open that were welded shut. They're going to see money appear from sources that make no sense, and they won't be able to explain it away. They'll know this is the hand of God. Write 555 if you feel God is already orchestrating your public miracle right now. Let me tell you about every seed you planted, even when planting it hurt. That offering you gave when your bank account was screaming. I saw it. That donation you made in faith when you needed that money. I counted it. The help you extended when your own heart was heavy. I recorded it. None of it was wasted. None of it was forgotten. Every seed you sowed has been growing in heaven's garden. Every act of generosity has been producing fruit, and now the harvest is ready. The fruit is ripe. The return is being prepared, but I'm not returning it equally. I don't give back measure for measure. I give back pressed down, shaken together, and running over. You gave me a cup. I'm giving you an ocean. You gave me a seed, I'm giving you a forest. You gave me faith in the darkness, I'm giving you miracles in the light. I'm releasing permanent transformation into your life. What I bless, no human can curse. What I release, no demon can reverse. What I assign to your name, no thief can steal. This blessing comes with a divine seal of protection. You will walk into this blessing and nobody will claim it was just luck. It will be so obviously supernatural, so clearly miraculous, so undeniably divine that even people who don't believe in God will wonder what happened. And when they ask, you'll smile and say 3 simple words. God did this. Say Amen if you're ready to give God all the credit for what's about to happen. Right now, in this exact moment, you are standing in the middle of a massive shift. Your entire life is being upgraded while you listen to these words. The old systems are being deleted. The broken patterns are being erased. The limitations are being removed. Everything about your existence is being elevated to a higher level. While you're hearing this message, you're going to begin noticing signs. At first, they'll be subtle, small things. A random text, an unexpected thought, a slight change in how you feel, but then the signs will become sudden and bold. Phone calls you never expected, emails with opportunities, messages with news that makes your heart race, debt notifications saying your balance has been reduced. Divine instructions dropping into your spirit with crystal clarity. I will guide your steps with such precision that you'll wonder how you ever doubted whether I was involved. Every move you make will be divinely orchestrated. Every decision will be heaven-backed. Every step will be angel-protected. You won't have to figure everything out on your own. I'm taking the wheel. I'm directing the journey. I'm clearing the path. Write 1 2 will 2 if you're ready to receive divine signs and follow divine instructions. Let me paint you another picture so you can really understand what's happening. Imagine you're standing at the bottom of a mountain. You've been trying to climb this mountain for years. It's called Mount Prosperity. At the top of that mountain is everything you've ever wanted. Financial freedom, peace of mind, healthy relationships, clear purpose, abundant resources. But the climb has been brutal. Every time you take a step up, something pushes you 2 steps back. You've fallen so many times. You've scraped your knees. You've bruised your hands. You've almost given up 1,000 times. But what you don't know is that I've been watching you climb, and I've been preparing something special. While you were struggling to take 1 step at a time, I sent my angels to build an elevator. A supernatural elevator that goes from the bottom of the mountain straight to the top. And tonight that elevator is arriving at your level. The doors are opening, and I'm inviting you to step inside. You don't have to struggle anymore. You don't have to fight your way up inch by inch. You don't have to prove yourself worthy of the top. Just step into the elevator of grace. Press the button that says Divine Favor, and let me take you to the summit at supernatural speed. What should have taken you decades will happen in days. What seemed impossible will become inevitable. What you thought you'd never reach will become your new address. This is what acceleration looks like. This is what divine intervention feels like. This is what happens when God decides to override natural processes and fast-track your breakthrough. You're not climbing anymore. You're being lifted. And when you get to the top, you'll look back at where you were and weep at how far I brought you in such a short time. Say, lift me up, Lord, if you're ready to stop struggling and start soaring. You will no longer walk in confusion. I am clearing the fog that's been clouding your mind. That mental fog that made every decision feel impossible, gone. That confusion that kept you paralyzed, dissolved. I am giving you clarity so sharp that you'll know exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. You will no longer walk in fear. I am placing courage inside your chest like a fire that never goes out. That fear that used to wake you up at night. I'm removing it. That anxiety that used to choke you. I'm strangling it. I'm gifting you supernatural boldness. You will no longer walk in frustration. I am gifting you peace that passes all understanding. That frustration that made you want to scream. It's being replaced with peaceful patience. You're going to feel a deep, settled peace that makes no sense based on your circumstances, but makes perfect sense because I'm holding you. I'm aligning what was scattered. I'm mending what was shattered. I'm calling back what you thought was gone forever. When I said I would restore the years the locusts ate, I meant every syllable. The time you lost will be redeemed. The opportunities you missed will circle back. The doors that were slammed will reopen. The blessings that were delayed will be expedited with supernatural speed. I am not bound by man's schedule. I move by divine appointment, and yours is scheduled for tonight, this very night, not next month, not next year, tonight. Now, this moment. Say 999 if you believe God's timing is perfect and tonight is your appointed hour. Let every fear be cast out of your heart like demons being driven from a house. Let every worry fall off your shoulders like chains breaking. Let your heart become light again, the way it was when you were a child. I am here. I am with you. I have never left you, and I never will. This is your confirmation that you're not alone. This is your turnaround moment. This is your appointed hour. You are not here by random chance. I orchestrated every step that led you to this exact moment. I guided your hands when you picked up your phone. I directed your eyes when you saw this message. I opened this very window in time because I needed you to hear my voice speaking directly to your situation. You've been carrying a burden for too long. Your soul has been exhausted. Your heart has been stretched thin. Your faith has been tried by fire. But you're still here. You're still listening. You're still believing. And because you didn't quit, your miracle is being delivered tonight. Not as a reward you earned, but as a gift given by a Father who loves you. Right I believe, if your heart is still expecting what your eyes haven't seen yet. There are special moments in heaven when I choose to release sudden favor on someone's life, not because they got everything right, but simply because my love insists on it, because my heart can't bear to watch them struggle anymore, because my compassion overrides every other consideration. And this is one of those moments for you. I am not waiting for a perfect prayer. I am not waiting for a flawless heart. I am not waiting for you to figure out some secret formula. I am moving right now because you kept believing when believing hurt. I am blessing you because you stayed faithful when nobody was watching. Do not fear what's coming next. I know you're worried about bills. I know your bank account has caused sleepless nights. I know the silence makes you wonder if help is coming. But I am not a man who forgets promises. I am your Father, your provider, your way maker, and I have already commanded the winds of favor to blow in your direction. Those winds are moving right now. They're carrying blessings toward you. They're pushing obstacles out of your path. They're opening doors you didn't even know existed. And very soon, you're going to feel the breeze of heaven's favor touching your life in tangible ways. Say 777 if you can already feel the winds of change beginning to blow. What I am doing for you is not small. It will not go unnoticed. This blessing is going to be big enough that people will have questions. They will ask how it happened. They will want to know where it came from. They will search for logical explanations and come up empty. And when they ask, you won't need a long explanation. You'll just say, "The Lord did it." You won't need to defend it. You won't need to justify it. My hand on your life will be so evident that no one will dare take credit. Your story will become a testimony people share for years. Your lack will become overflow. Your weeping will turn to worship. Your whispered prayers will turn into shouted praises. I know how long you've waited. I saw every time you almost gave up. I watched you count coins while praying for dollars. I was there when you looked at others being blessed and wondered if I forgot you. But child, I was only preparing a blessing that matches the exact weight of your suffering. The deeper your pain, the greater your provision. The longer your wait, the larger your harvest. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. The speed of another person's breakthrough has nothing to do with what I'm doing in your life. You are not behind. You are not disqualified. You are not being punished. You are right where I need you to be. This moment has your name engraved on it. Write 333 if you believe your miracle has been customized specifically for you. I want you to listen carefully. You are about to enter a season where money will find you instead of you having to chase it. This is not wishful thinking. This is divine declaration. I am commanding resources to locate you. I am calling favor to sit at your table. I am aligning divine partnerships. I am unlocking opportunities. You will no longer need to hustle and strain in your own strength. That season is over. What I'm doing now doesn't require striving, it only requires surrender. You don't have to force what I've promised, just remain still. Keep your heart open, stay in worship and gratitude. The transfer is already in motion. What I give you tonight will come wrapped in peace. It will not bring stress or anxiety. It will not arrive with confusion. You won't lose sleep wondering if it's real. You'll know with absolute certainty that it's from me because it will match my nature. Good, generous, peaceful, filled with love. Let no voice talk you out of what I'm giving. The blessing doesn't require permission from other people. Their opinions are irrelevant. Their doubts are meaningless. Their skepticism has no power here. I am your source. I am the one funding this miracle, and nothing can stop what I have set in motion, not even your past mistakes. You may not have always gotten everything right. You've made wrong turns. You've failed and fallen. You've disappointed yourself. But my grace is infinitely greater than your failures. You are forgiven. You are loved. You are still worthy of my best. And that's exactly what I'm releasing over you tonight, my best. not second-hand blessings or leftover scraps, but exceedingly, abundantly above all you asked for or imagined. Say, I receive God's best if you're ready to stop settling for less. You've been under attack because of what's attached to your future. The enemy didn't waste energy fighting you over where you are. He's been terrified of where I'm taking you. He saw the blueprint. He read the plans. He knows what I've written about your destiny. And he's been throwing everything at you, trying to prevent you from reaching that destination. But his efforts have failed. Completely failed. That season of constant warfare is ending tonight. I am closing the mouths of lions that roared against you. I am shutting down every demonic assignment. Peace is coming, and it's bringing companions, wealth, joy, divine rest, health, restoration, breakthrough, all arriving together as a package deal from heaven. I'm not only restoring what was stolen, I'm multiplying it beyond recognition. The months you thought were wasted will now be crowned with favor. The years you spent crying will overflow with laughter. Those seasons when it felt like you were going backwards will be revealed as preparation for supernatural speed. I am turning the page of your life story, and the next chapter has a title, Overflow. Your name is being written on heavenly deposits right now. Financial blessings with your name are being processed in heaven's economy. Your hands that have been empty will no longer know emptiness. Your cupboards that have been bare will overflow. Your wallet that echoed with lack will be filled. I am the God who provides, and tonight I am proving it again. Right, I love God. If you receive all of this with your whole heart, you don't need another sign. I am the sign. You don't need more proof. I gave you the cross. If I did not withhold my own son, why would I withhold something as simple as a miracle of provision? I know exactly what you need, and I know exactly when you need it. This blessing is arriving right on time, perfectly timed. This is not a warning to scare you. This is an announcement of favor meant to fill you with hope. But I need you to understand, don't treat this casually. What is arriving tonight is holy, sacred. It carries the very essence of heaven itself. So guard your heart carefully. Protect your joy fiercely. Don't let doubt steal this moment. I'm placing this blessing in your spirit before it manifests physically. The spiritual always precedes the natural. What happens in heaven shows up on earth. What's written in my books becomes reality in your life. So receive it spiritually right now and watch how quickly the physical follows. When you wake up tomorrow, I want you to declare these words out loud. My hands are blessed to receive everything God has for me. My house is covered by divine protection. My future is fully funded by heaven's unlimited resources. Provision follows me everywhere. Favor opens doors ahead of me. Angels work on my behalf while I rest. Speak it, walk in it, live it, believe it with every fiber of your being. And remember, this miracle carries my fingerprint all over it. Everyone who sees it will know this came from God and God alone. If you're ready to wake up tomorrow as a completely different person, say amen right now. My child, this is the hour I have personally chosen for your complete financial transformation. Not just improvement, total, comprehensive, radical transformation. I am not asking you to believe based on what you see in your bank account. I'm asking you to believe based on who I am. I am your Father who loves you more than you can fathom. I am Jehovah Jireh, the Lord who provides. I am Alpha and Omega, which means I know how your story ends, and it's glorious. I do not make empty promises. I do not speak words I don't intend to keep. My word is absolute truth, and my hand is mighty to save, to deliver, to provide, to heal, to restore. Tonight I am making good on what I promised you long ago. You asked for relief from crushing pressure. You pleaded for answers, and while others were chasing temporary solutions, you were still praying, still hoping, still believing that somehow I would come through. Now I am rewarding your endurance. This miracle is not random. It's not a lottery. This is a divine reward, a heavenly prize for your unshaken trust in me even during your darkest valley. You kept believing when believing made you look foolish. You kept trusting when trust seemed naive. You kept hoping when hope appeared dead. That kind of faith cannot go unrewarded. It moves my heart too deeply. Say, Ulhan Liven, if you are ready to receive what heaven has been preparing specifically for you. You are not forgotten in the crowd. You are not just another number. You are not anonymous to me. You are my child, and I know your name as intimately as I know the number of hairs on your head. I know the pain behind your smile. I know the strength it takes to get out of bed. I know the weight you carry that no one sees. And tonight I am lifting you up and placing you exactly where you belong. No longer beneath but above. No longer last but first. No longer rejected but celebrated. No longer forgotten but remembered and favored. The floodgates of heaven are opening wide. My angels are not delayed. They are moving through rams, gathering favor, wealth, connections, opportunities, and delivering them to your doorstep. This will be a miracle of perfect timing. At the exact second when you felt like you couldn't hold on, my hand is reaching down to pull you out and plant you in overflow. Right, I trust God if you know with absolute certainty that He is never late even when it feels like He is. I saw your sacrifices, every single one. I witnessed every act of kindness that cost you. Every tear you wiped from someone else's eyes when yours were wet. Every time you gave when you barely had anything. Every moment you chose love over bitterness, forgiveness over revenge, hope over despair. I saw all of it. I counted all of it. I recorded all of it. And now I am releasing the harvest of everything you planted in faith. You planted seeds and now the field is blooming with abundance. Your kindness is returning as uncommon favor. Your prayers are coming back as answered miracles. I am not just depositing money. I'm depositing healing into your spirit. I'm rebuilding your confidence. I'm silencing the shame that poverty whispered. You will not carry that burden of shame into your future. That weight ends tonight. You are walking into this next chapter completely free. Spiritually liberated, emotionally healed, financially blessed. This is not small, this is major, this is life-changing, this is supernatural. This is the kind of miracle that becomes a testimony for generations. I am canceling debts you thought you would die owing. I am erasing balances that have weighed on your mind for years. I am restoring your credit, your confidence, and your capacity to dream without fear. You will no longer dread the end of the month. You will no longer panic when unexpected expenses arise. I am making you the lender, not the borrower, the head, not the tail, above, not beneath. Say 1710. If you believe debt is being supernaturally erased from your life tonight, you don't need to qualify for what I'm giving based on human standards. You don't need perfect credit or impressive resumes or connections in high places. My grace qualifies you completely. My Son's blood covers every disqualification. My mercy follows you. My Spirit empowers you beyond your natural abilities. Stop disqualifying yourself based on what you've done wrong. I already knew about every single mistake before I made the promise to bless you. And still, knowing everything, I chose you, I selected you, I marked you for miracles. I'm shifting your entire household, not just you. Your children will benefit. Your spouse will walk in this favor. Your loved ones will be touched. Generational chains that have held your family for decades are breaking tonight. Ancestral poverty that has been passed down like a cursed inheritance is ending with you. I am restoring what was lost in previous bloodlines and transferring it to you because you dared to believe when everyone else gave up. You are the one who said yes to faith. You are the one who stood in the gap between past failure and future success. You are the one who refused to accept that poverty was your permanent destiny. Now you will be the one who receives the reward that changes everything for everyone connected to you. This blessing is arriving like a storm of favor, sudden, unstoppable, undeniable. You'll feel it in your physical body. You'll sense it in your environment as the atmosphere shifts. You'll hear it in phone calls that shock you. You'll see it in numbers that make no sense. You'll know beyond any shadow of doubt that this is me, working behind the scenes, orchestrating every detail. Write 555 if you can already feel something shifting in the spiritual atmosphere around you. This is what I meant when I said, I will do a new thing. You've never seen this kind of breakthrough before in your entire life. It will be so divinely orchestrated, so perfectly timed, so specifically customized that it will make you weep. Not from pain or sorrow, but from overwhelming joy and gratitude. You will feel my love in every single detail of what's about to show up. Every piece will have my fingerprints all over it. I have seen your loyalty to me even when it cost you everything. Even when others mocked your faith. Even when people walked away because they thought you were wasting your time believing in a God who seemed silent. You stood firm. You didn't let their unbelief contaminate you with doubt. You stayed close to me through it all. And now the reward of the righteous is being delivered. This wealth I'm releasing is not dirty money from dishonest means. It is holy provision that comes with my blessing attached. It will not corrupt your soul or lead you away from me. It will bring you closer. It will make you more grateful, more humble, more generous. You will use it wisely because you understand where it came from. You will bless others freely because you know you're blessed to be a blessing. And because your heart is right, because your motives are pure, I will trust you with even more. This is only the beginning. There will be wave after wave of miracles following this first breakthrough. Tonight's miracle is just the first in a divine chain reaction that will continue for the rest of your life. The gates have been opened and they will not close. The oil will not run dry. The supply will not stop. I have placed you under a fountain of blessing, not a faucet that drips. You are not waiting for trickles. You are receiving a flood. Say, this is only the beginning. If you believe more miracles are coming after this one. Before we close this sacred moment, I need you to understand something crucial about what happens next. When you wake up tomorrow morning, the enemy is going to try one last attack. He's going to whisper doubts in your ear. He's going to try to convince you that this message was just emotional manipulation. That nothing is really going to change, that you were foolish to believe. But I'm warning you right now, recognize those thoughts for what they are, lies from the pit of hell trying to abort your miracle before it fully manifests. The moment you start doubting is the moment the blessing can be delayed, not cancelled, because what I've released cannot be stopped but delayed. And you don't want delays anymore. You've had enough of those. So when those doubting thoughts come, and they will come, I want you to do something very specific. I want you to speak out loud to yourself, no, I heard God speak to me tonight. I felt His presence. I know what He promised. And I will not let the enemy steal my miracle with lies. My breakthrough is coming, and nothing can stop it. Then I want you to thank me again. Say, thank you, Father, for what you're doing that I cannot yet see. Thank you for working behind the scenes. Thank you for angels moving on my behalf. Thank you for doors opening. Thank you for provision coming. Thank you for this miracle that's already in motion. Keep thanking me. Keep praising me. Keep your faith active and aggressive, not passive and doubtful. And here's something else you need to know. In the next 24 to 72 hours, you might be tested. Someone might ask you for money. An unexpected bill might show up. Something might try to create panic in your finances. This is not a sign that the miracle isn't coming. This is actually confirmation that it is coming. The enemy always attacks hardest right before the breakthrough. He's hoping you'll panic and grab back the seed you planted in faith. Don't do it. Stand firm. Trust me, the test is temporary. The blessing is permanent. I'm also going to give you specific instructions in your spirit about actions to take. It might be a phone call to make, an email to send, a connection to reach out to, a place to go. When you feel that gentle nudge, that quiet knowing, don't ignore it. Don't overthink it, don't analyze it to death, just obey it. Those divine instructions are angels leading you directly to your miracle. Follow them without hesitation. You might also experience unusual peace in situations that used to stress you out. That's my peace that passes understanding. It's settling over your mind and emotions like a blanket. Let it. Don't fight it with worry, just rest in it. When you have supernatural peace in the middle of uncertain circumstances, that's one of the clearest signs that I'm working behind the scenes. Some of you are going to see numbers repeatedly. Maybe you'll keep seeing 11, 7, 77, 11. These are not coincidences. These are confirmations, gentle reminders from heaven that yes, this is real. Yes, I'm with you. Yes, your miracle is on the way. Don't dismiss these signs as meaningless. Receive them as encouragement from my spirit. And finally, I want you to prepare your heart for sudden favor. When doors start opening, when money starts flowing, when opportunities start appearing, don't question it. Don't analyze whether you deserve it. Don't feel guilty for being blessed. Just receive it with gratitude and use it with wisdom. Remember that you're blessed to be a blessing. So when the overflow comes, and it will come, be generous. Help others. Give freely. Bless people the way I've blessed you. Do not let the noise of the world distract you from what's happening spiritually. Guard this word like treasure. Protect your heart like a fortress. Be still and know that I am God. I will not let you fall. I will not let you fail. I will not let you down. I am with you every single second, and nothing can snatch this miracle out of my hands once I've decided to give it to you. Rest tonight. Let your mind finally be at peace after so many sleepless nights. Lay your worries at my feet and walk away from them. Don't pick them back up. The transfer has already been initiated in the spiritual realm. The confirmation will follow in the natural world. And when it comes, and it absolutely will come, praise me like you've never praised me before. Worship me with your whole being. Tell everyone who will listen what I did for you. You are standing right now on the edge of your greatest breakthrough. Don't back away now. Don't let doubt pull you back at the last second. Don't let fear paralyze you when you're so close. Step forward in faith. Step into what I'm giving you. Step into the blessing. Step into your God-designed destiny. This is your moment. This is your hour. This is your appointed time. Everything is aligning perfectly. Every piece is falling into place. Every delay is ending. Every obstacle is being removed. Every enemy is being defeated. Every prayer is being answered. Every tear is being turned into triumph. Every loss is being turned into gain. Every ending is becoming a new beginning. And you, my precious, faithful child, you are walking into the fullness of everything I promised you. If you're ready to step into your miracle, say, I'm stepping forward with courage and faith. My beloved child, as we come to the end of this sacred conversation, I want you to close your eyes for just a moment and breathe deeply. Feel my presence surrounding you like a warm blanket. Know that from this moment forward, nothing will ever be the same. You are not the same person who started listening. Something fundamental has shifted. The old you, the one who carried fear and doubt and worry, is gone. The new you, the one who walks in faith and favor and overflow, has been born tonight. This is your resurrection moment. This is when your story changes forever. This is the divine turning point you've been desperately waiting for. Years from now, when you're living in abundance you can't even imagine right now, you'll look back at this night and say, that's when everything changed. That's when God showed up. That's when the impossible became possible. I am so proud of you for not giving up. I am honored that you still trust me. I am delighted to pour out blessings upon blessings upon blessings into your life. Sleep peacefully tonight knowing that your Father in heaven is working through the night on your behalf. And when you wake up tomorrow, wake up expecting miracles. Wake up ready to receive. Wake up knowing that you are loved, chosen, blessed, and about to walk into the most extraordinary season of your entire life. I love you more than words can express, and I will never, ever let you go. Your miracle has already left heaven. It's arriving now. Receive it with both hands. Open your heart wide. Prepare your life for the transformation. Get ready for the overflow. Because what I'm releasing over you tonight will exceed every expectation, surpass every dream, and fulfill every promise I've ever made to you. In Jesus' mighty name, amen and amen.